I know who you guys are. Maybe the audience does not. So why don't we start by you just introducing yourselves?
Go first.
No, ladies first.
I'm Jess. I got into music late. I was too shy to do it. I still am too shy to do it. I'm pretty introverted, so and excuse me, COVID did that to me. I think it really heightened my introvertedness.
Really?
But, yeah. As soon as I was stuck at home, I just wanted to stay there. But I was in a band called Bad Kitty. They've been around for a really long time, and my friend Katie actually secretly auditioned me at a karaoke night at a VFW, or no, I'm sorry, a Legion, when she knew that they were going to be there.
Seriously?
So that they, yeah, and it was
pretty sneaky.
It was sneaky. I hosted karaoke for a long time.
Okay.
And I had to drink to be able to sing in public. So she auditioned me for that band, and it was right after my mom had passed away. And I come from a long line of musicians. Half of them are too shy to do anything, and a couple of them did do something. So I'm kind of in the middle where I'm too shy to do it, but I'm still doing it anyway because I like it. So that's why I'm here.
That's good that you can get yourself, off the couch and out of the house and, change out of your comfy clothes.
Yep. It's actually, for me, it kind of turned into therapy a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of joke about it keeping me unmedicated. It helps keep me unmedicated because it's, I don't know if any other singers have this, but there's like a sense of relief after you've kind of belted out lyrics of a song with emotion. If you always, for me, if I relate to the song in any way, it's going to come out differently than if it's a song I don't really like,
Sure.
Because if you can kind of be relatable with it or feel like, I don't know, familiarize yourself with it, or if there's some situation that makes it relatable to you, it'll come out differently. I don't know. That's how I am anyway. So.
Yeah, what we said earlier, like maybe a little bit before we started, I mean, those like teenage years, and you find that music that really resonates, and it's like music is such a healing, therapeutic tool.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether you're doing it, singing out in front of people, or whether you're just listening to it with your, your Walkman on.
Yep. Yeah. My earlier years too, like my mom had these old 10-inch speakers, floor speakers with a vinyl record player. And it was all like 70s rock because that's what she played. She was a Heart fan.
Nice.
So there's Heart, Def Leppard, Poison, like anything big-haired. And I would turn it, this is really bad, I would lay on the floor and I would turn it up as loud as I could handle it and pull the two 10-inch floor speakers up to my ears.
Oh my gosh.
So they were like,
oh man,
10-inch headphones. But I would try to sing over it.
Wow.
So that's my story.
That's a different kind of Walkman. You
Yes.
can't walk very far with it, but yeah.
It was a
full stereo.
Layman, yeah. I was laying on the floor listening to it.
That's funny. All right, dude. Who the hell are you?
I'm Buzz. That's just my stage name I came up with. Just kind of keep my rock star lifestyle and my professional life separate. No, just kidding. Just to keep some anonymity, I think online is why I came up with Buzz. It's a kind of a take on my last name, which is a weird bohemian name. So yeah, just Buzz. I play drums.
Buzz Crowhurst is not actually your real name.
It's true.
I would have never known.
Right. Are you serious?
Are
you joshing me?
No, I'm not. I mean, this is the first time we've met in person.
Okay.
We know each other through a couple conversations.
Okay. Yeah.
I never had any idea that it was not your real name.
Okay. Wow.
The first time I got an email from him, I'm like, is this your real name? He's like, it is. I'll let you share it if you want to. I won't break your anonymity.
Okay. But yeah, I play drums, and I played drums since. I mean, are we going into this? Like, just
Let's do it, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I played drums since I think. I mean, I started on like a snare drum in what, 5th or 6th grade, I think. I think before that, I was always hitting stuff with pots and pans at home growing up. Just my mom's like knitting needles, the big plastic ones. I would just hit on stuff and pots and pans and what have you. And then they got me into band, and I started playing percussion and snare drum, and then it just kind of took off from there. And I took to the drum set pretty quick, and I just no turning back from there. It was just my thing that I've always done. So
So you've been a drummer through and through. There was
yeah.
never any confusion about which direction you
No,
go.
no. I mean, I play a little bit of guitar. I'm not that good. I probably know a handful of chords. But yeah.
No, that's awesome. Same with me, man. I used to beat on things so often that my teachers told me I needed to join band
Yeah.
and percussion because, I needed that outlet. So
Yeah,
that's
I would
pretty
annoy
cool.
people tapping on stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good fun. I
Yeah.
miss those days.
I know.
So, you guys got a cool T-shirt on. Tell me a little about what is this?
This
What is this thing?
This is our band. We are called Sota Pop, and we play. Basically, we try to do pop and pop country crossover hits, just of all decades. We try to get people out to dance and have a good time, and just kind of forget about their life for a little bit, and just come out there and dance and just kind of have fun with us. And we're just trying to, get people to come out and have a good time, not take ourselves too seriously, but still be good, still be something that people want to come and see again and again. And yeah, I came up with the name Sota Pop because we're from Minnesota and we play mostly pop music. So I thought it was kind of a catchy name.
It is very catchy. It's a great name. I was going to ask the question and you already answered it.
Yeah.
But it's funny also. So I grew up in Florida, right? And down south, we don't say pop. We say Coke or we say soda.
Yeah.
Coke more often, but
Yep.
yeah, it's funny. Pop is a very Minnesotan or very upper Midwest way to say the same thing. So yeah, fantastic name.
Yeah, true story. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So Jess, tell me about the band.
Well, Buzz loves when I say we do pop music of all genres and decades, because that's kind of what we do. So, basically we built our repertoire on stuff that we thought people would want to hear. You go, a lot of them, everybody does.
Yeah.
But, we didn't want to restrict ourselves too much when we were building the repertoire.
Okay.
Because we had been in a project that was, very, it had one direction. And that was the direction that they wanted to keep it, which was fine. But it was hard, because it's not very danceable music. So, there are some stuff that you can dance to, but a lot of it was like listening and watching and stuff. And it was hard to kind of get into it with people just watching.
Yeah.
So I think for us, we wanted to have repertoire that people would engage with us. So we kind of tried to pick stuff that was danceable and well known, even if it was a little overdone.
What's your favorite song in your set list right now?
To play or to sing?
Both.
Well, I kind of base it off of a couple things. I base it off of how challenging it is, and what gets a reaction. So without fail, Separate Ways by Journey always gets a lot of attention.
Yeah.
We play that one pretty well. And everybody knows it.
Yeah.
We don't do too much classic rock stuff. Journey is about as close as we get to classic rock.
Yeah.
And we decided to do them because they're just staples. You
Yeah.
know, people know them. They dance to 'em, they
Sing-alongs.
sing 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that fit the criteria more than not wanting to do classic rock. There are so many projects that are doing classic rock, so
Mhm.
you know we didn't want to jump into an oversaturated market. You know,
For sure.
I mean
Yeah.
everything is a little oversaturated anyway, just because music is fun, and
Yeah.
there are so many bands.
We all need this, right? We all need to be
Yes.
out there doing it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it is nice when a band kind of finds a space to live in and
Yeah.
kind of dominates that. So
Yeah.
what's probably separate ways is one that you really like. Says great reaction. What's the dance tune that kind of gets everybody's booties on the dance floor?
My favorite to play and gets booties on the floor is Whitney Houston. I Want to Dance with
Oh,
Somebody.
yeah, I want to dance with
yeah.
somebody.
People really like that song,
Okay.
men and women alike, and it really gets people out there, and it's fun to play on drums anyways. I mean, there's a little bit of space where you can add your own little flair to it, but still keep it, you know,
Interesting.
keep the original.
I think I've only ever seen one other band here play that one, actually. And I remember I was shooting a promo video for Pop Syndrome,
Okay.
and they played it. And yeah, I have to say the same reaction. I
Yeah.
was surprised, like, whoa,
Yeah.
Whitney, just everybody's going nuts.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of fits our shtick perfectly. We want people to dance, and
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to find more songs like that we can do that are just gonna automatic winners, you know?
Yeah.
And are you singing the highs on that one?
No,
Okay.
no. Not without a firm
Are
grip.
you just drums, or you do backing vocals, or
I do a little bit of backing vocals, but no, mostly just drums.
cool?
I'm working on my singing. My harmonization skills are kind of lacking, but I need to get better at it. It certainly makes a big difference in your overall sound. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
How many members are in the band total? Is it four at
Four.
this point?
just
Yeah.
4. Yep.
Cool. I think I saw the really cool photo that you guys did where your shirts were backwards. And I've told the story a couple times on this podcast. Actually, the first 2 albums I ever owned this was like where I was at 12 years old, right? I was confused about which direction. I owned Crisscross and Alice in Chains Dirt.
Okay.
And then
Wow.
I made my choice a year later and kind of went down the grunge and metal and
That's
all
the
that
eclectic.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
eclectic
I
mix
was still, I still like Fresh Prince and, I mean, I like
Yeah.
all that fun stuff too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what's actually kind of cool about being in this project is it's not directly one genre. So, we've got pop dance, pop rock, pop country, couple classic rocks. But as a kid, I would just hit seek on the radio and stop at whatever song I
Yeah.
liked. So
Me too.
I've got, I can walk into any grocery store and I'll know the song playing on music, because that's all I've ever done is listen to music and play music.
nice.
I actually started out in band too, like in elementary school.
Oh, yeah?
On drums. And,
Really?
Yeah. And so as an adult, I was like, man, I really wish I would have done choir so that I can understand what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it. So if you told me to like sing a note, I wouldn't be able to. But if you gave
Sing
me a
that
melody
song 'cause you know what
and
it
said,
is.
do a harmony with me, I would be able to do that.
Okay.
Do I know what it is I'm doing? No, but
But you do it well.
I do it okay. So I learned we're all kind of self-taught in my family. My brother taught me like a few guitar chords, just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then so I just have kind of transposed with a capo and those shapes to learn how to play songs on guitar. And then
Do you play guitar in the band too sometimes?
I just started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's cool.
I pick up some of the acoustic stuff.
That's fun.
But it's just on stuff that I'm doing backing vocals on, because
Okay.
the practicing doing leads and guitar at the same
For
time
sure.
is a little, there's some coordination problems.
Yeah.
So I have to practice on that. So maybe someday.
Yeah.
I can do it.
That's a whole other level
It is.
of musicianship for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing with Sota Pop is we use backing tracks for almost every song, without exception, pretty much.
Yeah. There's one song we don't.
Just the original vision that we had, or I had, was just to try to get the best sonic experience for people that come to our shows, and just try to get it. It's just so much more of just a fuller sound having backing tracks and playing to them, and just kind of it kind of adds just a whole new element, and just the challenge of being able to play to the click and just have everything kind of laid out that way, and we just go from one song to the next. And where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought.
Learning how to play 2 backing tracks was a challenge in itself.
Yeah.
I think because it was a learning curve. We had used a couple backing tracks in a previous project, and but nothing to this extent. And playing to them was a new challenge, because you know the song.
Yeah.
Backing tracks aren't necessarily the exact same. You can record stuff into those backing tracks too if you want.
Yeah.
But just learning the backing track and playing with the backing track and moving the backing track and adjusting levels on the back.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually, honestly, we're doing the same thing with our band now. And this is the first time we've really gotten serious about it as well. But it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a steep learning curve. And I'm using Ableton, and it was a pretty steep learning curve figuring that out. And the other piece of it is just, it's so hard to find other players, and then to find specialized people, like finding someone that plays a fiddle or a God knows what else, and then paying them, and then the scheduling is just, it's not feasible in the market today to find those kind of people that play that kind of stuff. So it's just like, let's just do backing tracks. Because when we first started, we tried to find a keyboard player who could also sing, and it was
that's so hard.
Cannot do it. And keyboards add so much to the sound, and we just could not find someone that was good enough and reliable and wanted to do what we wanted to do. And we're just like, screw it. Let's do backing tracks.
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
The backing tracks aren't going to argue with us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and there's some purists out there, some snobs out there that backing tracks are not the way to go. But absolutely, at the end of the day, there's 2 pieces to performing. You got to learn what you're doing, and then you got to put on a good show. And that makes a better show for the audience. Then I think you're doing something right. So
I think all modern bands use backing tracks today.
You'd say any of the bigger gigging bands that are out there playing these massive shows like Rhino or whatever, they're all using backing tracks. They're all really dialed in. They got their show is exactly the same most of the time. Yeah.
Ours is almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
The way that we built it, we have ours built in blocks that we will run all the way through without stopping.
Right.
So,
but then you can move the blocks around.
Yeah, move the blocks around, and
that's kind of the same way we approached it as well.
Keep the sets fresh.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
But we've been at this for like a year. I think we're just our year anniversary almost. Our first gig was a year ago, and
you guys are working. I mean, you're in my feed. I'm like, holy crap! They got another gig and another gig and another gig.
We've had a lot of shows, and we were able to get an agent almost right from the jump, which really helped a lot.
Who's your agent?
Extreme Talent, Lauren.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get agents on this show too. I want to have people with different perspectives.
I was going to suggest.
I would love to have.
Because I would love to hear their perspective on things.
I mean, because bands, all of us bands are out there. We're working our butts off trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to put the show together or whatever. But having that perspective, I don't know if you saw the Bogarts episode, but I had one of the owners of Bogarts and the guy who been doing the booking, basically since before it was Bogarts,
Okay.
And they had just really amazing stuff to say about like how to get into a place like Bogarts. You can't just walk up there. They're not taking every band. You got to work the circuit. You got to have your marketing right. You got to have everything tight. You got to know what you're doing,
And that's where we're at. We're kind of paying our dues. We're playing out in Wisconsin quite a ways, a lot of the mix-up bars and things like that, and it's a fun crowd and it's a good time, but it's definitely, we want to kind of build our presence around bigger cities.
Yeah.
But we're kind of
Minnesota.
making our bones, so to speak, out there. And I just think it's part of the process
For sure.
Yeah.
ouch, to build something bigger. So
what's kind of this band's been together for a year. Tell me a story of something you weren't expecting, walked into like this thing and like, holy crap, or maybe good, maybe bad, maybe funny. I don't know.
Well, I think just in general, when we started this, before we even started, it was several months of conversations that we had where it's like, how do we want to take this? Where do we want to go? What are our goals? What should we do to get there? So I think one of our goals was like, man, it would be so cool to play at a casino.
yeah.
And now we're like, we were in 4 or 5 different casinos last year, like within the first year.
Wow.
And that was crazy to me because that was never something that I thought that would happen. I mean, I was used to playing in the band that I was in. We played my first band. We played at the Coon Rapids VFW. And we played a few other places up in the northern suburbs. But I mean, we played in the same spot and we played once every 6 weeks. And now our goal is like, we want to play as much as we can because who knows how long our bodies will let us do it. you know?
Yeah, there's that, and it builds up, camaraderie in the band, and it helps you tighten up your product. I think just getting in those reps every show and streamlining the load in and load out process too. Yeah, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, one thing that I've kind of learned doing this is just how much work is involved in a band, especially starting a band from scratch. It's just the amount of money you have to invest just in like our stage box that we have, we call it our pig. Basically, it's got our in-ear setup in there, our mixer, the track rig is in there, all of our stuff is in there. Our lighting thing is in there.
Yeah.
Just the investment you have to do, and then finding the right people, people that you can gel with, and they're good players, and they embrace the vision that you had, and they want to be part of it. The social media stuff, the taxes, the bookkeeping, it's just so much, and it's just
I don't know if I agree to do all of this.
yeah.
We divide and conquer pretty well.
Yeah, we do.
We work pretty well.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
The inside joke we have is we didn't do this because it's easy. We do it because we thought it would be easy.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
not.
what we have to keep reminding ourselves
Yeah.
every time we get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then finding just we wanted to have. We knew that we would be spending a lot of time together, so just having people that share the vision and get along, and that was important to us to make sure that we had a good relationship with everybody in the band. So,
well, shout out to those other people. Tell me who those other people in this band are.
We've got Andre. He's our lead guitar player. He's from St. Cloud, actually.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So he drives all the way out
Yes.
He does.
to you guys for practices as
Yep.
well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're south of the river, so he makes the trek. He reached out originally, and I think you guys did you guys talk about how St. Cloud might be too far to drive?
Yeah,
Like, it's in the winter.
Yeah, I turned him down because I'm like, St. Cloud is just not going to work. You're not going to want to drive that far, especially in the winter. And he's like, no, man, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just like, no, we're going to, sorry, thank you for your interest, but we're going to look for someone else. And then we couldn't find anyone else. So I called him back, I think, and he was still interested. So yeah, here we are. And he's a great guy. He's very ambitious.
Yes.
He embraces what we want to do, and he's very
brings ideas to the table.
Yeah.
We've kind of had a shift in players the whole time we've been together. So Andre's taken on some lead vocals and some backups, which wasn't originally in the cards, but now he does some leads. And then most recently we brought on a new bass player who we've known for quite a while. We met him. We met him running sound for our old band that we were in.
Yeah.
And he just kind of stuck with us. And, we told him, we're starting this new project. Would you also want to run sound for us if we need it? And he said, yes, of course. So he was kind of with us from the beginning, helping us set up all of our mixer and just offering advice where we needed it and helping us. If we got
Learning
somewhere,
curve with the X32 as well.
The mixer.
Yeah, he helped us quite a bit with that.
So we, it just kind of came down to him.
Did he say we could say who it was? Is it a secret?
Logan?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a secret.
Okay. Yeah, our bass player is Logan.
Our bass player is Logan.
He also is a sound engineer. He's a very good sound engineer. He's got a lot of sound engineer gigs actually, and we're quite flattered that he wanted to play bass with us. And we didn't know he could play bass.
Yeah.
And he's really good, and plus he's a great sound engineer. So it's
and
just
he sings.
Yeah, and he sings.
Yeah.
So it was like a win-win. We're like, yeah, man.
He had actually come to a casino with us because we needed a sound engineer, and he was playing guitar in his room, and he sent me like just a video of him playing a Soundgarden song. So I took my iPad and I played it on my iPad and I recorded me singing to him playing guitar. And then I was like, you want me to make you famous on Facebook? Like just joking about it. And I turned it into a reel because he goes, I don't care. And I turned it into a reel. And then so he was like, oh, well, do you want to do more of that? So I knew he was a guitar player. And actually we had joked with him when we were doing setup and couldn't find a guitar player. I was like, do you want to play guitar for us? And he was like, I've considered it, but and then nothing after that. And then, almost a year later, he was interested in playing bass, and we didn't know that he played bass, and here he is.
So maybe he's more comfortable in the bass pocket than he is in the guitar pocket, or
no, he's comfortable in both.
Is he pretty good at both? Okay.
Yeah.
He can pick anything up and play it.
So personal curiosity here. Do you guys have a front of house person with you all the time at these different shows?
We try to. We always have.
We always have.
Kind of been a non-negotiable for us. I mean, running sound from stage, it's kind of been a no-no for us.
But don't most of the venues provide front of house?
It
So
depends.
if they have front of house, are you still bringing somebody to
no.
manage
Usually,
your sound?
If we could, we would bring our own person, but a lot of places, I don't think they allow that.
Yeah.
Places we're at, probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you said the casino, and I would assume the casino would have had their own sound person, but not always.
So there's one casino that you have to bring full PA and
Seriously?
and a
Wow.
sound tech too. Yep.
Do they at least put you up in a room there?
They
They
do.
do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
take care of you on one hand,
They
but
do.
you got to
Yeah.
bring all your gear with you.
Yeah, and it's just the one. It's Jackpot Junction, I think.
Yeah.
Jackpot
Yeah.
Junction. Interesting.
Yep,
Okay.
in their little lounge that they have there.
Okay.
It's good, a good show. I don't know what we're gonna do when we're back there. Wait.
It's a pretty big lounge. It's not a little lounge, but yeah.
Yeah.
Point taken.
I forgot we have another. We did hire another sound engineer.
Yeah.
Logan's predecessor,
Yeah.
Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson, and
Yeah.
then we met Maddie.
Maddie, yep, from Wisconsin. She was.
Yeah.
We got connected with her through another sound engineer.
Yeah,
we
just
were
through
looking
happenstance, and
Yeah.
she did sound for us at one of our gigs, and we really liked her. She's very nice, very helpful,
Yeah.
and we liked the way that she mixed our sound. So we
We're-
decided to bring
That's it.
her on board too.
Poor sound techs that meet us too. We're both audiophiles, so we're both very particular about how things sound. on the outside
Mm.
and we're paying attention to it.
Mhm.
So I think that's like when we talked to Logan about joining the band, we didn't want to lose Logan as a sound tech
Right.
because of how
He already had you
Particular-
dialed in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
he's familiar. Yeah.
he's been mixing us for almost 3 years.
Hmm.
So he knows what we do, when we do it,
Mm.
where we do it.
Mhm.
And he, I mean, if it was, we we can hear what's happening through our mix, a little bit. He'll put it in my ears.
Mhm.
He'll adjust my ears so I can hear what's going on outside.
Hmm.
And I thought to myself, man, it would be really awesome to be able to actually hear Logan run sound for somebody else to see what we're missing, because we can kind of interpret what's happening, but we can't fully interpret what's happening because we can't sit outside and watch ourselves.
Yeah.
But so he invited us to a couple of places where he runs sound. We went and watched a show at Crooners and Chanhassen Dinner Theater where he was running sound. And
Okay.
I mean,
Those are both serious places.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
those
can't be a slouch and get in there running
great
sound, I don't
musicians
think, yeah.
there.
no, yeah. And yeah, he's the best. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So I think we did maybe a little bit more focus on Jess in the beginning, like kind of how she got into music and inspired, but I don't think we went too deep with yours. Why don't you tell me some of those stories? Like,
Okay. Yeah, so when I got into drums, I got into kind of like glam rock, like I was into Poison. I'm embarrassed to say it, but Poison and like Britney Fox and kind of these hair metal bands, and they're not really metal, but there's hair bands.
we
and
used to
then-
think they were metal back then.
Yeah, they were heavy. They were heavy. They had guitar solos and it was loud and it annoyed the parents. So, but
All the prerequisites.
Yeah.
Check.
But then I started taking drum lessons seriously, and I got a little more serious into it. And a classmate of my sister, who's 5 years older than me, he was a drummer. He was like the lead drummer for the high school band at the time, and she hooked me up with him, and he gave me drum lessons. His name is Bob Fregis, and then, in fact, he plays in Trick Shift. They're a local band. I went out and saw his band too. They're really good. But yeah, he plays out with those guys, and he got me into Metallica. And I'm dating myself here, but he got me into Master of Puppets. He played that for me, and it just blew my mind. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. This is just where it's at. I mean, and still, Master of Puppets still holds up today as probably one of the best metal albums of all time, in my opinion. And yeah, he got me into Metallica, and then it just got progressively heavier from there. I got into Anthrax. Shortly after that, I got into Among the Living. I picked up that tape at the time for my Walkman, so I was into Among the Living, and then Slayer after that, and then I got into some death metal for a while, and that didn't really stick with me too much. It was just too much Cookie Monster vocals for me. But and then the next big thing that blew my hair back was Pantera. I heard Vulgar Display of Power. I liked him with Cowboys from Hell. I heard that on the radio. It was Z-Rock, 980 AM. I remember it was like Cowboys from Hell. This was like 1990, Cowboys from Hell. And then I heard Heresy, and then obviously Cemetery Gates. And I'm just like, oh my God, I've never heard this type of production value from a metal band before, and it just sounded so good, even on AM radio. And it just, that Cowboys from Hell riff is just like, dude, that is so cool. And then, yeah, got into Pantera, and then when Vulgar Display of Power came out, I was just like, oh my God, this is just so good. It was everything that I thought a metal band should be. So I was a big Pantera fan for a while, and then I still like Pantera. I go back and listen to them every once in a while, but I was all about Pantera for many years. I just love the groove metal. I just loved everything about him. And
Did
then
you gather some fellow musicians around this time and try to put together a band playing the heavier stuff?
No, I don't even know if I can play that stuff anymore. I don't know. I still like heavy music, but it's just very selective these days. I don't know if my hearing's starting to go or my tastes are changing or what, but
Well, I think Jess suggests you put like 2 10-inch speakers right next to you
Yeah.
on both
Yeah.
sides. You can hear everything.
yeah. I mean, I go back and listen to Pantera from time to time, but it's just I think my music tastes have changed a little bit.
It's into the Nora Jones. And
Yeah, I mean, my music tastes are all over the place. I still like Lamb of God, though. For metal, Lamb of God I think they're hitting it out of the park these days. I love their
Very
production
groovy,
value.
Yeah.
There's stuff you can listen to aloud, and it's not fatiguing for your ears. And yeah, I just like I like their production value and everything is the way it sits in the mix. I really enjoy their music, and I listen to lo-fi music and like trip hop. I'm really into. Yeah, that kind of stuff. My tastes have changed quite a bit
Man,
over the
you,
years.
you and I might be related. It's like very, very similar. I'm still very much into heavy stuff.
Yeah.
That's where we might have diverged. But yeah, I listen to lo-fi music. That's what I'm listening to most of the time when I'm here working in the office.
Yeah,
So
it's
nobody
so
else is
cool.
around. Just put that on, set a timer, focus.
yeah.
Get shit done.
Yeah, you don't have the vocals to distract you
Yep.
if you're doing something. It's just kind of cool, chill, groovy music you can listen to, and
Elevator music.
I dig it.
It's modern elevator.
Yeah, modern elevator
Yeah,
music.
for the new elevator.
I didn't even know that there was a name to it. I listened to it, but he had asked me if I listened to lo-fi or put it on, and I was like, I don't know what that is. And then he played it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't know this had a name. I didn't know what it was. But yeah, I guess I've been listening to it for a long time. Didn't have any idea what it was called. So.
Well, so tell me more about growing up in this musical family of musicians. Some of them don't want to leave the house and play, and other ones are like out there in front of everything. But to just kind of tell me about that upbringing and what everybody's up to.
Yeah. So, my grandparents, my mom's parents, were in a band together, and I think my aunt actually was also in that band, and her husband at the time. I think. Either that or they had separate bands. My mom was too shy, but she played guitar. So my early memories of her are hearing "Here Comes the Sun" being picked on an acoustic guitar, and she played "Dreamboat Annie" on the guitar all the time. But so growing up, I listened to her pick the guitar mostly. She wouldn't sing because she was a smoker, so her voice declined over the years. Even though she still had a good voice, she could carry tune. Everybody in my family could. Up until like as my grandma got older and she was in her assisted living home. I think they had a music therapy there or something, but they had a piano and she would go try to play piano and sing. So my cousins all sang. My brother was in American Head Charge. He was the keyboard player in American Head Charge. So he went out and did international touring. And then my dad was a local cover band musician. He started out in the 80s. Actually, it might have been the 70s, but I was born. He was in a band when I was born. And I think it was called the Steel Cats back then. And then he was in several other cover bands. And then for his outro, he's retired now. He had to retire. I think his elbows and his knees gave out because he's a drummer. And he was in Zed Zeppelin for a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
So he retired from Zed Zeppelin. It might have been 10 or 15 years ago, I feel like. Time is an illusion at this point for me, so I don't remember when he quit, but but it was a while ago, so it was kind of sad. But he did come up on my last night when I quit Bad Kitty right before COVID hit, just for personal reasons, and he came up and played a song with me, and it's the first time that we had ever performed together.
Oh, that's cool.
And I had never stood in front of a drummer that hit drums so hard that I couldn't hear myself. Because at that I didn't know what in-ear monitors were. We just had,
Wedges,
wedges, and we were on a stage where it was like I had I don't know, 4 feet between the bass drum and the edge of the stage, and then my mic was taking up part of it, so I was standing right on top of the bass drum doing separate ways. That was his request. He wanted to do separate ways. And by God, I couldn't even hear myself, but my other singer in the band, I saw her turn around and go, yeah, because he was hitting the drum so hard. But that was good. And then I met him, and he plays really hard too. But I at least get to.
You got the in-ears in, right? Yeah, keeping the sound controlled.
I like feeling it anyway, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put drums in my mix if the stage is big, but sometimes I can't turn them down enough. I turn everybody else up to get over the hits, but those shields help a little bit. So yeah.
Do you guys play with? Do you have on-stage amps? Your guitar players have amps?
Just our guitar player.
He just has a little aesthetic one. It's on, but it's not the main.
It's not the mains,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's running through the mix, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's a silent stage, except for the drums, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we run in-ears as well, and we're a silent stage. Our guitar players all play through modelers, even our bass player. So it's interesting because the sound guy that we played at Ziggy's Hudson recently, and the sound guy's like, "Oh, you guys should have amps up there anyway, so you've got some sound." I was like, okay,
really?
Whatever. Yeah, he wanted it, but we were like, we don't want that, so we're happy with the quiet stage. But yeah,
usually they don't want stage noise, but he must have been kind of old school.
Yeah, or hymn school. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. So that's all good.
Fair enough.
All right. So what's the coolest venue you guys have played at?
I mean, they're all kind of cool in their own way. I mean, the casinos are a lot of fun. It's nice to be able to get there and set up once and then play 2 shows. And then you can just break down after, like the next day. There's no hurry to get out of there. It's not 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. You can just kind of take your time and break down and then
walk right
hit
up
the
to
road.
your room.
Yeah, walk up to right up to your room and then just crash out.
Yeah.
And then just not have to set up for the next night. It's nice.
I'm trying to think of like I don't know if it's opportunity or venue that's cooler, but we got to do a couple of shows outside. We had an opportunity to do like a fundraising event for the East Side Neighborhood Services, which is fun fact, the alternative high school that I graduated from was in the East Side Neighborhood Services. So it was kind of like a little bit of a full circle, helping to raise money for this place that I was able to graduate high school from, that helped me graduate. So that was kind of cool opportunity. And we were outside. It's kind of nice to play outside. It's a different animal playing outside versus inside in a small bar, know. So that was pretty cool opportunity, and working with a production company, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess any outside show is pretty awesome in the summer. I mean, if it's not too hot.
Yeah.
And if it's sunny out and the weather's good, an outside show, you can't really beat it.
I have to remember to buy a fan.
Yeah, you should.
I have to go. I don't like the fan blowing on my face, but I would like the fan to blow on my legs, or at least somewhere I can walk into it. And
at least be able to go over near it and cool off slightly. Yeah.
I'm usually using Andre's fan, but if he's like on the other side of him and it's a small stage and I can't get over there, I'm like sweating on my side. So I got to break down and and buy my own fan. Just
Oh, you'd be
another
a big
thing.
fan of fans.
A big fan of fans. That's right.
I would say the Minnesota Music Cafe was a pretty nice room.
That was cool.
That was our first gig.
Yes.
I don't remember how we got in there, but yeah, I don't know how we got that to be our first gig, but that was a nice stage. That was a nice room.
I think I remember how.
Good sounding room.
I think I remember how. Oh, we were talking to what's his name? About Big Guy's Barbecue, but
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what his
The
name is.
sound guy?
No, he's a
He books for Big
Luke.
Guys. Luke, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think we were talking to him about Big Guy's Barbecue, and he was like, "How about Minnesota Music Cafe?" So we were like, "Okay."
Oh, really? So he books for both, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's next? Like, what's on the horizon for you guys? You want to be outside all summer, or what? What's?
We've got some stretch goals. I think this summer it's going to be kind of still paying our dues, just getting in front of more people at other places. But I think eventually we'd like to get into like a Bogarts or something like that. Maybe have a residency somewhere, like some of the bigger bands in town. I mean, that would be kind of our stretch goal.
Yeah.
Bigger festivals.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like to play like some summer outdoor events, fairs, that kind of thing is kind of what our goal is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we do this for fun, but I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well play in front of as many people as you can and
Sure.
make some extra
money.
cash.
Yeah.
Roll it right back into the band.
Yeah, that's what
Right?
we have. Yeah.
Make some money so you can pay for all the things you got.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we still have a list of things that we want to try to get to improve the visual aspect of the show. Right now, we're trying to work on programming lights to move as our songs move.
Yeah,
so that we don't have to. It's that's
That
as
is
bad
fun.
as backing tracks.
Yeah.
It's worse.
Right. Yeah, I've seen there's a couple of bands out there that do that and super high. Kay and I went and watched the Trilogy thing this weekend.
Okay.
And I guess the guy who put it together literally owns all the stuff on the stage, and it is literally all dialed in, the lights, and they've got this big, back projection circular screen that was
Nice.
like every band that came out had like new things going on. It was like, holy cow. And then Red Dirt Road, have you heard of they really spent, God, there must be $200,000 worth of gear on stage with them. So but they've got their whole thing dialed in. Even the singer has to walk to where the light actually is, and this is really
Wow.
yeah, that's next
We're not
level.
that fancy.
That's next level, man.
Yeah.
At that point, maybe we'll just pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what.
Well, they've got their own
Yeah.
road crew and
Yeah.
stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I think when you're trying to do it at that level, you can't do it all by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like trying to run your own stage sound when you're on stage. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets real clunky real fast.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think ideally, I mean, I'd love it to be like a big regional band or something like that, like a Hairball, but I mean, I don't have any illusions. It's a nice goal. It'd be nice to like make a living doing this, but no, I think it's just going to be for fun, I think. Still got a day job, but
day jobs.
yeah.
We do the same boring day job, and then we come do music for fun. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta make some money so you can afford all the gear that you want, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
drums aren't cheap either.
No,
Cymbals,
Neither-
drum heads.
neither are new drums.
Oh, yeah. It was you and I talking about the freaking Mega Bell symbol,
Yeah,
right? And I
yeah.
was just like, I got sticker shock when I saw the price. I wasn't
Oh.
really like looking like I wanted to buy it. I was just like looking through my website, like, holy crap. But as I'm a very loud drummer too, and I already play too damn loud anyway, so I probably don't actually need it because it's just going to make me even louder than
That
I
thing,
already am.
It cuts.
It's-
It
I bet
cuts
it
big
does.
time. Yeah.
And it does.
How many drum sets do you have?
I only have one total drum set, so I actually like morphed two of them together
Okay.
to make a double bass kit or whatever that I wanted. And then I have an electronic kit, but it's like kind of sits in a box, it's set up. So years ago when Kay and I first started Hits and the Misses, we actually started it like when we first moved here. And
Yeah.
It was just me, her, and her uncle who played bass.
Okay.
And we were trying to do tracks at that point with an electronic kit because I'm loud.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were a total train wreck. We couldn't quite get it all fit and didn't know what we know now.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have the inner rigs, you know, so yeah, now it's, now we feel a little bit more advanced.
Yeah.
Are you going to stick with the acoustic drums for your shows?
Yeah. Yeah. I really like, you know, I like the feel and sound.
Yeah,
of the
I do
acoustic
too.
Drums. My wife probably suffers like you do. She stands in front of me. She wants to be a little further away.
Yeah.
Our bass player, poor dude, always stands right in front of me because there's, you know, people out the front. He has to be back near me. So
Yep.
yeah. Thankfully, we've got good in-ears as well. We can cut out most of that sound, but
Yeah, I was using just the Shure 210 or whatever they are. That was what I used before, and he was like, "Just get custom ones."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's $400."
does it make that big of a difference?
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like if I could give a plug to All Clear in,
Yeah.
is it Osseo?
Osseo, yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty much,
Clear.
I think they're known for like nationwide, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's worth the investment. Get custom ear molded ones. It's worth the money.
Okay.
It saves your ears too.
So we
and-
upgraded from the Shures, you know, the cheapest Shures you can
Yeah.
get to, gosh, what's the brand? Does a Soundbrenner.
Okay.
Soundbrenner does a pretty good job too.
Okay.
Where they're much better, much more clear on everything coming
Yeah.
through your ears, but they're not molded. They're not that level. So yeah, I know John Sonic was like telling me, no, you got to get the molded ones because they
Yep.
really make a huge difference.
They
Yeah.
do.
Get them on sale. And
He ain't lying. Yeah.
That's what he said. He's like, make sure, wait for a sale. They'll do like
Yeah, Black
Labor
Friday.
Day, Black Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just go to their website and get on their mailing list, you'll see a coupon for a sale. And then you can, when they're on sale, you can spend more money and get like the 3-driver ones instead of just the 2-driver one.
Yeah. And they're a great company though. I mean,
Yeah.
they're very responsive. Customer service is great.
Yes.
And yeah. If you want to endorse us, All Clear, give me a call. No, I don't know. I don't
You
think
heard
they
it
do
here
any
first.
endorsements. Yeah.
yeah, I should get a rep from them to be on the podcast. You know?
Yeah.
So
That'd be
many,
cool.
so many musicians want to know
When we were there,
why, and what it is, and should I really get them? Is it worth the money? And it sounds like they get two people
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
endorsing it right now. So
it was cool. When we were there, I mean, they're very personable. We were there. He was getting his fixed, and I was getting my molds done. And they were like, "Do you want a tour?" And we were like, "Yeah, cool." Because they took us back to where they take your mold and then they 3D print it, and then there's like an assembly line where they put all the little electronics inside of it, and then they go buff them, and then they test them, and then they box them. It was cool. I think it was the owner that walked us through.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And they had just, I think, started working on doing universal in-ears too, because people
there's a
want
big
all
market
clear.
for that. Yeah.
But yeah, and I think they were
Yeah.
going to be able to send them overseas or something. I don't remember exactly what it was for, but they had just gotten into the universal ones, so that was pretty cool. I was like, oh man, I spent $400 on my custom. No, I wouldn't take it back.
Yeah.
Money spent in the right way.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, and if your ears and your nose never stop growing, so if you got to go get them adjusted, if they're popping out, they'll work them for you. They'll
Your
build
ears
them up.
and your
really good.
nose never stop growing.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah.
That is a little known fact that now everyone watching Minnesota Music Note now knows that
Boy, I
your
hope I'm
nose
right
will
about
never
that.
stop growing.
Yeah, it's
No,
true.
you don't have to be Pinocchio. You could literally just being alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
interesting.
It's
I did
true.
not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Wow. All right, guys. So I always wrap this
the
up
more
with
you know.
the same question for everybody, and you both get to answer, and it doesn't have to be limited to one person. But
Okay.
who should be next?
We were going back and forth on this because I knew you asked this question. I was thinking that anybody that I would suggest has probably already been on or
Throw
you maybe
some
have
names out. I am about 40 episodes in, and I have
All right.
interviewed a lot of people, but not everybody. So
So one person that we had talked about was Brian on the bass from Gen X Jukebox.
Yeah.
so he is invited.
Mhm.
He actually reached out to me directly,
Okay.
and he's waiting to get the both singers or
Right.
all the singers kind of lined up for one episode. But yeah,
Nice.
he would be super.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He
Gave us
gave us
some-
some really good advice when we first started out. I think we went to his house to maybe buy some used lighting or something, and he just most personable guy ever, and just kind of gave us some pointers on stuff. And
Yep.
yeah, I would get him in here. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a great way to get into Bogarts, is do a co-show with them. You know what I mean? Open for Gen X.
Yeah,
you know?
hey,
Please.
Gen X Jukebox, if you guys want a co-bill,
Yeah.
let us know. We have enough repertoire to
Not
Put
play
ourselves in a
the
jo-
same things.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
and then also an agent.
Yeah, you stole our thunder earlier.
Yeah.
I think having one of the bigger agents in the cities come in, like one of the ones that has the most or a lot of bands on their roster, and just kind of hear what the side of the business is like from their perspective,
Yeah.
what they look for in bands, and what they think of the current market that we're in right now, in terms of what genres are doing well, and are tribute bands the way to go, and just stuff like that. And
Man, there are tribute bands everywhere.
yeah,
So I go to a lot of the jams, and after every jam, it's like, oh, there's a new tribute band.
yeah, there's one for every band, it seems.
Yeah.
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 But it's quite popular, and yeah, a lot of people just really love these bands, and so they do it.
We kicked around the idea of a tribute.
We were going to do an Engelbritz and Humperdinck. You know, what's his name? Engel.
I don't think it was very serious if you don't even know who the guy is.
What's that dude's name?
It's like Engelbert and Humperdinck or something. Yeah.
Engelwink.
Hankerdink?
Humperdinck.
I don't know
I
who
don't
you're
know.
talking No,
That was a bad joke. It's a real person though, something Humperdinck. But yeah, we're gonna do a tribute band with him or for him, of
yeah.
him.
maybe. No, but we kicked around that idea too, but
David Hasselhoff tribute band.
Yeah.
oh my God.
I lived in Germany for a while, and man, they were so in love with David
Really?
Hasselhoff. No idea why. Yeah, he was just such a big thing for all the young girls over
Baywatch?
there. I mean, it was yeah. I don't even think I guess Baywatch would have been pretty popular around then. Yeah, that was like high school for us, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I almost feel like what seems interesting to me is the tributes that are kind of like those sit down places at like crooners or
Yeah.
because we're I'm just gonna speak for you a little bit too. We
Have at it.
painfully introverted people.
Yeah.
And
Both of you are?
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That's why I think
You came out of your
Situations
shell
like
just for me.
this,
I love
We had
it.
to
It's
do it.
easier to open up, but just
It is. Just in like huge, like we've been to a couple jams, but nobody knows we're there
Hmm.
because we are just very quiet. So, but doing a tribute where it's just a very quiet, intimate thing, and there's no expectation for you to get people on the dance floor. You know, if they want to come hear songs of X person, you know, come watch. We'll do those for you. So, because we were just at
Gordon Lightfoot
Gordon Lightfoot.
tribute.
Yeah,
It was really good.
that's really good.
I don't even know who Gordon Lightfoot is.
You would know
I'm
his
gonna have
songs.
to. I'll have to look it up after.
The record,
You-
Edmund Fitzgerald, Sundown.
Oh,
Oh man, Carefree Highway. Oh man,
No, sorry.
how about
I like.
I'm
Gordon
sure if the
Lightfoot.
music was playing, I'd probably recognize the music, but I don't.
how about Robert Palmer?
Yeah,
yeah.
Robert Palmer. I know.
Okay, so we went to see somebody do Rick Palmer songs as well. So that was kind of cool.
Nice.
That one was more of that was more upbeat than Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah,
But I mean, they were both
really
great.
good. Both. Yeah, I mean they're pros.
Yeah.
They're pros there. I think these
no
guys
sour notes.
Nope.
Nobody was off time.
Nope.
It was just like, and the the guy
A lot
doing,
of these tributes are really at that level. They're
Yeah.
just like the Alice in Chains tribute, for
Yeah.
example. It's just like literally, if you close your eyes,
yes, that's
you'd
how I
think
felt
you're
about.
at an Alice in Chains concert.
That's how I felt about 10,000 Days when I saw them.
Yes.
Oh,
You close
God.
your eyes.
A lot of the same dudes
Yeah.
in those bands.
They are so
actually.
good.
Yeah.
My first introduction was
James
Zed Leplin
Flagg actually is
to-
going to be one of my guests soon
Cool.
too. Yeah.
So my introduction to tributes was Zed Leplin, and I didn't realize I didn't listen to Led Zeppelin. I mean, I knew of them,
Uh-oh.
but
You're fired.
It's going to be some words after this, I
oh
guess.
man, you better take that back. Do you want to ride home?
You're fired after I get a ride home.
But I didn't realize how good they were until like I went back and listened to Led Zeppelin and then listening to Zed Leplin. They're good. My dad's better than I thought he was, or better than I knew he was.
Yeah.
Better than I knew, because I just heard it my entire life. Oh, one embarrassing story I was going to tell you. My dad recorded me playing drums when I was little and singing, because I would just play drums to the radio.
Uh-huh.
And Janie's Got a Gun came out, and that was on KDWB at that time. And I was playing the drums through the verse and the pre-chorus, and then as we got to the chorus and I had to hit that really high note, I stopped playing drums to hit the high note. And then once that was done, I started playing the drums again. I was like,
That's
"Oh, thanks."
fantastic.
He
Can we
just,
get a copy of this video and put it in the podcast?
No, he hit record on a tape player and slid it in the drum room, shut the
It was
door.
a tape player. Huh?
Yeah, he's got me doing Joy and Pain by Rob Bass, too. You need a hip hop drummer in your band?
Maybe.
You got me.
Yeah.
I'll
We're going to do
it.
a Rob Bass tribute.
I think it would be Joy and Pain for 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Extended version.
Yeah.
You got any funny stories in your pocket that you were waiting to share with us?
I got a funny picture that I'll share.
Funny stories. Not on the spot. I can't think of any off the top of my head. No.
No?
All right. Well, Jess prepared for class and you did not. So that was one of the questions.
That was one of the questions.
Yeah.
Funny stories.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Tell me a funny, crazy story that happened to you.
Yeah. The only reason I asked it is actually because she shared one. I was like, oh, yeah, I was supposed to ask that question. So glad you were able to keep that on the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, the funny story that goes with the picture is growing up, back in the day, they had these bands called wedding bands where they would play at wedding receptions and not just DJs. But yeah, they'd have live bands at weddings. It's true. And we were at my cousin's wedding when I was a wee lad, and I got up and asked if I could play Wipeout, I think it was, with the band. And I went up and played, and I got a picture of me with my helmet hair and my puberty hair, so it was basically
Curly
all frizzy, long mullet hair helmet.
And
So
powdered
you
blue
have
suit?
this picture, but can we see this picture?
Well,
I'll find
maybe.
it for you.
That would be amazing.
maybe.
That would be fun.
But yeah, it was awesome. I mean, that's when I really got the bug, is playing in front of like family and playing with like real musicians at the time. I played Wipeout, and then they had me come up and play another song, and I was just kind of winging it. So yeah.
I'm sure, and you guys probably still experience this too, but when you have a good night out there,
Oh yeah.
it's just you just go home living on this glory high, you know, for 1 or 2 days afterwards. You just can't stop talking to each other about it. And
Yeah.
We do. Every time we leave a show, we say, "How was your show?"
Yeah.
We ask each other how our show was.
Well, what can we do better next
What
time?
can we do better next time? What was really good? So we try to decompress on the ride home with that conversation. Sometimes we're like, "Nah, I don't want to do it. I don't. Just give me a protein bar and the
warm bed to
like,
sleep in.
yeah, yeah." Because I mean, our shows aren't close. I mean, we've got a couple that are close to us. Everett McClay is close to us, but I mean, for the most part, we're in the car for at least an hour to every place. So
Yeah, by the time you pack up and get home, it's 3 4 a.m.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta.
that could be rough.
You awake?
Yeah.
You awake?
Yeah.
Put some words on listen to like Murder Story on the way home so that we're still awake.
There you
I
go.
always have to have a bag of crunchy stuff. It was like
That's what-
crunch keeps me awake.
Yeah.
when I'm
Yeah.
driving.
We got
Yeah.
crunchy snacks on the way home.
Well, awesome, guys. This
Yeah.
has been fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for making the trip out.
Yeah, and thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're flattered. And yeah, what were we gonna do? Shout outs? I think Allison.
Yeah, shout out to Allison because
Yeah.
she's
This is your agent, right?
no Allison Big
Oh.
Energy.
Oh,
Glasses.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So she I mean, we met her a long time ago. I remember the first time we met her. She came to a show, and then all of a sudden online we see a bunch of pictures of ourselves, and she tagged the band.
Yeah.
And we were like, who did this? And then next show, some more pictures show up, and I was like, who was it? And my friend Katie, I was like, I think it was that girl with the cute glasses. And then we saw her at Route 47.
Mhm.
I think we showed up to a jam to watch, and she was there. We didn't know her at the time, but eventually we introduced
Mhm.
each other to each other, and just that's how we kind of developed a relationship with her. And so shout out.
Yeah, and
Thanks, man.
I suggested to her actually that she should do something like Randy's Rock and Roll Report because she just kind of seemed to key in on classic bands.
That's right. She was my guest. I remember we had this conversation.
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you know,
you were kind of
should
her
do-
brainchild.
Yeah, you should do that. I mean, it's gonna be good for all bands, and
Mhm.
you can focus on other stuff than just classic rock bands, and yeah. So shout out to her. I mean, she's a great photographer, and
We just hired her to do our pictures with the backward jerseys.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she's and her and her husband. She told me they're out there like 4 or 5 nights
Yes.
a week.
Yeah,
just
they're
anything going
big
on. They're
advocates.
out there
Yeah.
doing it. That's pretty impressive.
kudos
Yeah.
to them, and
Yeah.
we can't thank them enough for all of that and all the support that they give to the music community in general. So
yes,
shout out to her.
we're not worthy.
Yeah,
Serious. She
One of the reasons I wanted to do this podcast actually is just like, my wife and I are not from here. We're transplants, right? We moved here in 2013. Over the last couple of years, we've just gotten to meet so many people, and there's just such a wonderful group of people.
Yeah.
It is.
Musicians here. They just, there's always outliers, you know what I mean? But most people just absolutely wonderful. They really want to support you. You get up there on stage, or,
Yep.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's just fantastic. So
that is.
I
one
don't know
thing
if it's
that-
like that everywhere, but I know it's
Yeah.
like that here. So.
I've been recognizing that over the years now. Is that how it's like a family.
Yeah.
And it's like a family that you don't want to insert yourself into because you don't know how. You just walk in and go, hi.
Yeah.
You probably know who I am, but hi.
That's one thing that we're gonna work on doing
We're-
is getting out more and supporting the bands more. Because, I mean, to be honest, when we're playing as much as we do, we don't really. Sometimes I don't feel like going out. I just want to stay home and just chill out.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing loud shows every weekend, the last thing you want to do is go to another loud show and
Yeah. I get that.
sit there. But yeah, we have to do it. I have to get out there more and be more extroverted.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
don't
think-
want to be any more introverted than.
No, I don't.
I think we'll send you some Hits in the Misses shirt, and you guys can do a T-shirt tour. for
Yeah,
us.
Yeah.
we'll do it. We'll do it.
Deal.
You want to have a t-shirt tour off?
T-shirt trade-off.
Yeah.
T-shirt tour trade-off.
Yeah.
That'll be too much
You
fun.
guys are going to go to a lot of casinos with us. We'll take you all over Wisconsin.
Heck yeah.
Well, awesome,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks a lot. I
Yeah.
appreciate you doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're
Meet you
flattered
both,
and
Yeah.
honored to be on
yes,
this.
right about.
Hey there, Minnesota music family. If I haven't personally reached out to you yet, consider this your 100% official invitation to join me on the Minnesota Music Note. I'm Will McLeod, co-founder of the podcast crew here in beautiful Robbinsdale, host of the show, and the guy behind the kit for the band Hits and the Misses. I started this podcast because I want to get to know the people who make our scene tick. Whether you're fronting a band, spinning hip-hop, running sound, booking shows, running shows, or teaching the next generation of talent, your story belongs here. We've had everyone from videographers to festival organizers on the mic, and we're just getting started. It doesn't matter if you're playing arenas or just making magic in your basement. If you're part of the Minnesota music community, I want to chat. Slide into my DMs or hit the email below and let's hang out and talk shop.